A new era in competitive mini-golf.
Out past the hole, and he has got it. Oh my goodness.
He reaches over with his left hand and blocks the seatbelt of Davidson. Pro League Network, creating, developing, and bringing niche sports to market. PLN has produced some of the most viral, bettable content in recent years, and we're just getting started. Join us tonight for this special combat sports edition of PLN Picks. We've got something for everyone, and you can bet on it. A new sport introduced by PLN in 2022, which has gained international acclaim on its way to nearly 100 million viral views. The competitors begin seated with safety belts fastened. When the match starts, they unbuckle and engage, using any part of the vehicle to their advantage. Points may be awarded during the match, but have no bearing on the outcome. It takes a submission to win the round at CarJitsu Championship. If the bout is even after 2 rounds, we go to a 3rd round and possibly sudden death to decide a winner.
Rusty, this is not your first rodeo. You've been here before, right?
Yes.
So anything that you plan on focusing during this match that maybe you learned from last time?
I'm going to use the tools the guys gave us a little better this time.
Okay. Anything specific that you're trying to?
The seat belts, using the tools in the car, the seat belts, the steering wheel, the lack of maneuverability in there. Yes, there's I have a little bit more experience in there now. So everything was unknown before.
Right, and of course you're going to try not to get choked out with this.
Yes, no choking out this time.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, let's bring Raven out here. So Raven has also done this before, but you are also the current SlapFIGHT Championship lightweight champion, right?
Yep.
It's a little bit different. No slapping in there, okay?
Right. Yeah. I'll try not to.
And also, there's some big news coming around the corner for you, right?
Yeah.
Is that something we can tell the people about?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we got. There's going to be a new James being added to the family, and February 26th.
February 26th. Do you know if it's a boy or girl?
It'll be a girl.
All right. Right on. Well, she's not here yet, but let's win it for her. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
She's
All right,
going to
man.
see it.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Fighters, buckle up.
And the first round of CarJitsu is underway. Outlaw grabbing the seatbelt just as Raven removes it from its holster, and now Outlaw is now cutting Raven in half with the seatbelt. As you can see here, very difficult to breathe for Raven. He's got a front headlock here, and he's got a hold of the opposite seatbelt for leverage, but it looks like Rusty is trying to make his way into the back seat, and that's a strategy that's been used on Rusty in the recent past. Yeah, here he goes into the back seat here, and Raven is still trying to remove the seatbelt from around his waist. He's in a tough spot here, can't get out from the driver's side seat, and now he's susceptible. Okay, it looks like maybe Outlaw is trying to set up a triangle here. This is a difficult position for Raven. Outlaw is a gamer, and right now he is on his way to a triangle choke. He's let go of the seatbelt, and he's released Raven, but now Raven has crawled right into the triangle. We are about a minute into round 1. We have now made our way into the back seat. Outlaw working for the triangle. It is not in place just yet, but he does have position. Now the seatbelt comes into play. It looks like Raven has pulled the seatbelt out in the back, and he's abandoned it. Now he's stacking Rusty, trying to avoid the triangle. It looks like he's in a bad spot here. And as Outlaw pulls that left foot down behind the right knee, and the triangle is just almost in place. Raven is a lifetime martial artist. There's no doubt this is not his first time inside of a triangle. However, with a minute and 15 seconds left to work, this very well could end up as a submission for Outlaw. Still working that triangle, controlling the posture of Raven. Raven's looking for somewhere to put that seatbelt. He's got it in his right hand now, trying to wrap it around the throat of Outlaw. Holy smokes, we are in a bad position here. 1 minute left in round 1. Raven, no doubt, wishing he'd brought a hair tie. Raven again abandoning the seatbelt as Rusty pushes the arm across to try to extend the triangle, but he's in a bad spot here. Every time Raven stacks Rusty, it takes Rusty's breath. And every time Rusty controls the posture of Raven, it does the same. You can see our officials taking a good look at the action. All of our officials at CarJitsu Championships are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown and black belts. Raven stacking Outlaw again. There's a lot going on in the car here, but now Outlaw is almost to the triangle. All he has to do at this point is take the left arm of Raven and put it across his throat, and now he's trying to do so. Triangle's in place. We've got 3 seconds left in the round, and Raven survives to fight another day, and round 1 is in the books. No winner.
Switch places.
I lost my hair tie.
Buckle up.
Here's your seatbelt for that.
Your hands.
Round 2. Rusty tries the same maneuver here, but Raven was ready this time, and he is all over Outlaw. Raven sliding over into the driver's seat and trapping Outlaw against the headrest. Wow. Outlaw's in a bad spot here. Raven's got a good position. Looks like he's trying to secure mount. Raven needs to put his right knee down in the seat. And that will be 4 points for mount.
Now.
Just let me know.
No.
No, your foot's in the middle.
Oh, Raven's telling the officials that he thinks he's achieved a mount. But as he's doing so, he's reaching back with his right hand. He's got the seatbelt. Wow. Okay, Raven's using a little bit of trickery here. He's trying to get Rusty to think about that mount position, but in reality, he's going for the choke here with the seatbelt. Very, very crafty. Okay, Outlaw realizes what's happening here. He's going to defend, but he's still in a very bad situation here. Raven is in mount, almost. And he's got the seatbelt across the carotid, trying hard to choke Rusty. We've seen this before. Outlaw is a tough, tough competitor, and he's not going to give that submission up easily. Raven still not securing mount, so no points have been scored. All of the points scored at CarJitsu Championship go on the season's leaderboard. They do not count during the match. You have to win the match by submission at CarJitsu Championship. Front headlock with Rusty. He's trying to get rid of that seatbelt, but he's still in a horrible position. Lots and lots of pressure by Raven here. Raven reaching outside of the car to stabilize himself. Again, needing that scrunchie. Now, we've got Outlaw with the seatbelt behind the back. He's looking for some sort of a way to get Raven off of his lap. And it looks like he's done it here. Just a quick switch of the hips. And now he's forcing Raven into the back seat. And for some reason, he's holding on to the seatbelt. Raven now wrapping the opposite seatbelt across the back of the neck of Outlaw. And we are now in a very precarious position. The pushing and the pulling, the ripping and the tearing, the struggle is real, guys. We have got two gentlemen both trying to press the other into the back seat, each trying to suffocate the other with the seatbelt, and we have 30 seconds left in round 2.
30 seconds.
If either of these competitors is to secure a submission in round 2, that will end the match. Otherwise, we'll go to the back seat for round 3. Another seatbelt choke attempt by Outlaw. 15 seconds left in the match.
Watch that front windshield, Raven.
Raven is now in a tough position here.
4 seconds.
Can he survive?
Almost.
Raven's now talking to Outlaw, says almost. We've got 3 seconds left. And we're going to round 3. What a fantastic round by Outlaw and Raven, but after 6 minutes, there is still no submission. So now these competitors will immediately make their way to the back seat, and there will be no break. We will immediately start round 3. Round 3 begins with both competitors out of the seatbelt, but the seatbelts, as you've seen in the back seat, are fair game.
Seatbelt?
No seatbelt.
Huh?
No
No
seatbelt.
seatbelt. Fighters ready? Hajime!
Round 3 is underway. Both fighters trying to gain top position here. And it looks like Outlaw does have the advantage. He's slowly pressing his way and turning into the guard of Raven James. The temperature inside the car is rising. It is extremely hot, and now Raven is in a horrible position with Outlaw climbing up and looking to achieve mount. He slid his right knee, he's past guard, and now he needs to slide his left knee over Raven's cup, and there will be 4 points for mount. Raven doesn't want this because Raven obviously would love to be in top position. The competitors still speaking to each other, but you can hear their breathing is labored, and there's 2 minutes left for one of them to secure a submission and win the match. Seatbelt's into play here. I'm not so sure anyone has a strategy, but the seatbelt is in the left hand of Outlaw, the opposite seatbelt in the right hand of Raven, and at this point it's anybody's game. Who can get the seatbelt around the other man's neck first? What you're seeing here, folks, this is what a crime looks like. This is a murder in progress. Look at the face of Raven James. He's in a bad position, very perilous. And now the seatbelt's not cooperating. No elasticity, it's just loose in his hand. Oh, and then the seatbelt lock. Really bad look here for Raven James. He doesn't have a lot of luck with the seatbelt, but he has managed to get out from under Outlaw as Outlaw's fiddling with the belt. Outlaw keeping guard between the front and back seat. Raven's catching his breath here and looking to secure a triangle of his own. Very difficult position here for Raven James. Still attempting with the seatbelt here to no avail. Rusty looking to get some sort of momentum going here. There's less than a minute left in the CarJitsu match. Rusty's trying to pass the legs to the left, and it looks like he's almost there. I believe his goal is to take the back of Raven and try to secure a choke. Oh, and Raven takes the back of Outlaw. Holy smokes, Raven now looking to secure a choke of his own. Outlaw out of harm's way and now inside control. Unbelievable match. These two competitors are absolutely exhausted. 20 seconds left in the match. And all I'm hearing now is some heavy breathing from the back seat of the car. 10 seconds remaining in round 3. If we get to the end of round 3 and there is no submission, we will go to sudden death, and the first point scored will win the match. Outlaw just scored 3 points.
Next point win, guys.
And now we're in sudden death.
What? First point win.
Point or sub.
No!
Raven's in a tough spot here, and there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Outlaw secures mount. 4 points for Outlaw, and he wins the CarJitsu Championship segment of the PLN Grappling Challenge. Fantastic.
4 points.
Oh, well. Rusty, join me. You want to get out of that car, don't you? Oh, yeah.
Oh man, it's hot in here, Dylan.
Yes. It's not too warm to just jump in, but I'm sure when you're grappling. So you guys, that was a good match.
It was.
You know, unfortunately, I can't see all that's going on. I heard there was a couple times you were laughing. What was going on with that?
We were struggling for position with the seatbelts. And he was trying to pull the seatbelt out to choke me with it. He was pulling too fast, he was locking. kept locking on him.
So what, you just
Little
laughed at
tricks.
him? Or did you
We were laughing. I was like, you can't pull too hard.
Don't give me any tips, man.
You can't pull too hard.
Well, congratulations. And I know you guys in the PLN, there's a lot of different competitions. You guys are in the same weight class.
Yes.
You might be meeting him again sometime, huh?
He's a good dude. I like the man a lot, but he's my rival at this point in the SlapFIGHT Championship, and I'm coming for that title.
Oh, that's what you want. You can call him out for the SlapFIGHT?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have no power in that, but I'm sure whoever's watching this does, and so we'll see how that goes.
Ah!
Ah! All right. Congratulations, Rusty. All right. Take care.
SlapFIGHT Challenger Series 1 featured 12 hand-selected competitors vying for an opportunity to join the SlapFIGHT family. Perhaps the most dominant of those 12 competitors was Fulton, Missouri's Wildman, a single father and adrenaline junkie who walked away from the series with a 2-0 record. His dominant wins over the masked Mojito earned him a contract with the promotion, but a win over Black Larry tonight could cement him as the next in line for SlapFIGHT Gold. Another standout from SlapFIGHT Challenger Series 1, Black Larry lambasted the concrete finisher in one of the most lopsided contests of the year. Black Larry shocked SlapFIGHT promoters with his performance and earned a contract, becoming the youngest competitor in the promotion. He suffered a setback last month at Turf Wars, but hopes to get back on track with a victory over the Wildman.
All right. Well, let's bring out our next slappers. First, introducing, he's fighting out of Branson, Missouri, weighed in at 166 pounds. Please give it up for Black Larry! And his opponent, please give a warm welcome for Wildman!
On the left side of your screen, not sure why I felt like I should have mentioned that. And of course, we have White Wildman on the right. And Mark, who do you pick in this matchup?
It's hard to tell. Black Larry young, but I guess I'll go out on a limb and take Black Larry young and
now Black Larry's here from
long,
here.
athletic.
He's from here in Missouri, and of course Wildman also from Missouri, Fulton, Missouri, the home of the legendary Frank the Tank. And you'll see that he's got Biscuit in his corner. Biscuit was a last-minute replacement on the card, but since we didn't have an opportunity for him, he'll be cornering.
Tails it is.
Biscuit needs to.
And it looks like Black
Biscuit
Larry
needs to uncross his hand.
He does. Black Larry has lost the coin toss. He's going to take the first slap. He's chosen to be barefoot tonight. Black Larry is a mixed martial arts competitor, and he likes to be barefoot on the mat. He thinks it helps him stay grounded. Now you can see Larry does not have his chin tucked.
Yes.
And here we go, round 1. Larry takes a big shot and eats it, stares him down. And we've got a stepping violation by Wildman. Now that's heartbreaking for Wildman. I can tell you, Mark, I had a conversation with him this morning, and he's been working on his stepping, so this is probably heartbreaking. Now Black Larry did take a hard shot here, so let's see if he can shake that off and return fire in the bottom of round 1. So here we go.
One, two,
to the eye. That was a little bit of an ugly slap there. I think they're going to call a clubbing violation. Yes, we've got a clubbing violation here, and I think what happened was it just fingertips to the eye. Not a lot of damage, but it's not something we're looking for here. We're looking for slapping.
He took it strong. Accuracy, very, very important. Loosen up.
All right, Kyron Bowen's giving them both a little talk and said keep it clean. These are two new fighters. Black Larry won a contract during the SlapFIGHT Challenger Series Season 1, where he defeated Concrete Finisher by knockout. Wildman earned a contract by winning 2 fights in Season 1, both against the Masked Mojito. Round 2. Okay, that looked a little ugly there. We've got another club, this time from Wildman. Two young fighters. The youngest fighter in the league now, Black Larry, 19 years old. Wildman, single father, great guy. About to get slapped. 2, 3. Oh, and a nice big paw print in the side of the face. Still a little high, but it looks like they're going to let that stand.
Good slap. Good, solid, clean slap, I think. We'll see.
Wildman and Biscuit have been working together in Fulton, Missouri. Biscuit's innovator of a new technique, and Wildman's using a little bit of it today. Now, Biscuit is retired from slapping, I believe, 3 times, and he's now currently in the process of trying to unretire a 4th time. So I'm sure you'll see Biscuit behind the barrel again as soon as we say yes. Round 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Larry stumbles. And he eats it. Looks like Larry's okay. And here we are, bottom of round 3.
Eats it, steps right up to the plate. I love it.
All right, Wildman is a retired mixed martial artist. Larry is training for his first amateur fight. 1, 2, 3. Oh, now that was a nice shot. Larry has found his mark, but Wildman eats it. He now has 60 seconds to return to the barrel. Now, what's going on here, Mark?
I didn't see. Well, what's going on?
Something with the tape. The competitors at SlapFIGHT Championship wear tape around their slap wrist. That tape is not to protect the wrist. It's actually so that the judges and officials can see how deep the heel of the hand extends into the jawline. If the heel of the hand goes any deeper than the tip of the chin, that's clubbing. We're trying to protect the brains of our competitors the best we can while still slapping the shit out of each other. Round 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Black Larry eats another one, stares Wildman down.
Let's go. He's ready.
All right, these guys are banging, Mark. Now, Mark, could you ever stand at the barrel like that with your hands behind your back and let me slap the piss out of you? And if so, what would it cost me?
You? I do it for free, but you got to take one back, bro, because you ain't ever putting me down.
Here's the problem, Mark. I can hear you saying it, but I can't see you backing it up, man.
Zip it, pal.
I'll do a spin move
Just
and knock
zip
you
it
out.
and let's go. Here we go.
Round 4, then Mark goes to sleep.
3.
Oh, and
Just
a little
like
bit
that.
high. I don't know. They're going to call that. And Black Larry, he's either supporting the movement or Black Larry just got another clubbing violation. And yes, Larry's about to lose a turn, and Wildman, in my mind, has just pulled ahead in the judges' scorecards.
Big opening here. See
Yes,
if he
you do.
takes advantage of it.
You certainly do. Black Larry's very popular. A lot of the fans talking about Black Larry. He recently dropped a fight to Outlaw, and it was a devastating loss. He's 1-1 and really wanting to make a run at the lightweight title. So we'll see what happens here tonight. This will be a big indicator of his future. 2, 3. Oh, that's a tough shot, but Larry's right back in it. Holy smokes. Now, Wildman looks almost confused as to why Larry won't go down, and it's probably just because you're not hitting him hard enough. Round 6.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, man. I tell you what, Wildman is chopping him down, but again supporting the movement with another penalty. So what that's going to do now, that's probably going to eat up that second shot in a row for Wildman, and we're going to go right back to the rotation here. This is a tricky one here. In the corner of Black Larry, you've got mixed martial artist Isaac Spencer. They train together, so there's a little bit of an advantage here. Spencer just happens to work for Sport Slap USA, our sanctioning body. You know, Larry looks pretty clear-eyed here. He's losing the striking match at this point, but it does look like he's still in it. Wildman trying to choke himself. He's had enough. Oh.
1,
Look at the extension here.
2, 3.
Oh, now that was a great one. That was a great shot. Wildman's got a chin, Mark.
Wildman's always had a chin. We'll see. He needs 2 in a row here. We'll see if he can take 2 in a row.
Now, Wildman's never been knocked down. He's never been knocked out. And he is a competitor, but it does look like he's a little bit tentative tonight.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Larry a little high again. Yeah, you're going to have to call that one. Larry's having a tough night.
Yes, Wildman takes them all.
He really does. I got to say, Wildman,
Don't complain.
He's built for slapping. You know, this is a lightweight slapper. He's about 160-some pounds. Just a little short, stocky guy. He's got good leverage. He's got good mobility. Nothing fancy. But, you know, Black Larry has a level of athleticism where just about anything can happen at any time.
I always think size matters, but this guy here is proving it can be done.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
A lot of these guys cutting very hard, JT.
You know, there were quite a few guys. We have a gentleman on the card later tonight, Slap Daddy. Great guy. He just recently cut down from over 200 pounds all the way to lightweight for his fight tonight. These guys are taking the sport a lot more seriously now, Mark.
All these guys are getting very serious, and it's a professional sport trying to be superstars.
2, 3.
Oh, and that was a big shot. And again, Black Larry stays at the barrel. He was visibly staggered. By the way, fans, Brinks is the official free-to-play partner of Pro League Network. Go to Brinks.tv now to watch along with tonight's broadcast and bet for free. That's BRINX.TV. Check it out.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was a good shot, but Larry eats it.
What a long fight we got going here. This is turning into something special, JT.
We're going all the way to the end of the 10 rounds here, and at this point, Larry's going to need something dramatic, I would think, to win the decision. Wildman's looking solid, Mark. He's actually, with a win tonight, he would move very close to being in the conversation for the next lightweight championship opportunity against Raven. This is round 9.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was a nice shot. But again, the chin is holding up. He's got the chin to win, as they say. And now we're in the top of round 10. Lead official Kyron Bowen, sponsored by Sangamon Watches. Always taking an extra chance to take a look at his bling on camera.
Dig deep, round 10. Let's go.
Last slap. Oh, nice. Larry's eating these slaps.
Look at him stare him down. I love Larry.
I do too, man. It's just a couple of those rounds at the beginning of the match.
Yep.
Really going to affect him on the judges' scorecards. At this point, I would think that Larry has one opportunity here. This is round 10, last slap of the match.
It would seem like he's behind.
Let's see what he can pull off here. Here's your windup.
2, 3.
And a great slap, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
I personally would get that round 10. The adrenaline, I might be susceptible to club a little bit on that round 10.
You think so?
Yeah, so.
I think honestly, man, if it was round 10 and I was against either one of these guys, I think with me personally, I would probably just do some sort of a spinning move and then just disappear and maybe astral project.
Especially if you feel like you're behind.
The judges are deliberating. It's taking a little longer than I would have thought. To me, this seems like a very clear win
All
for
right,
Wildman.
friends, we
Let's
do
listen
have
in.
a decision. It was a split decision.
Oh, wow.
Your winner, Wildman!
And there you have it. Wildman moves to 3 wins and no losses. Let's listen into the post-fight
Wildman,
interview.
here you go. Congratulations. Look good out there. That was quite a battle. Tell me, how confident were you coming into this fight?
I was about 50-50, you know. Either way, it's 50-50. I got the upper hand of this 50-50.
That's right. He's not a glass half full, glass half empty. He's a glass is 50-50 guy. So very good. It worked for you tonight. Great job. I look forward to seeing you in the future. All right, let's hear it for Wildman.